Here we go. We have a question kth distance. So you have given an unsorted array ARR and an integer k, which is smaller than size of the array, and our task is to return true if the array contains any duplicate within k distance throughout the array, else false. So we have to find if there is any duplicate within k distance away. So if you look at example 3, this in this window, first we have this 8 and this 8. The difference between this 8 and this 8 is 3. So we have a duplicate. So in this case we have to return true. So as you can see, the window is k plus 1, although it is saying that the window is k, but we have to assume the window is k plus 1, and we need to find is there any duplicate in the window of k plus 1 itself. So here also we have a duplicate of window k plus 1. 1 is repetitive. Then here it is k is 3. So we have to find for window size 4. So no duplicate here, no duplicate here, here, then here, then here. So we need to return false. So let's try to build the approach. We have this test case. So in this test case, so let me give the indexes. So for this particular question, we're gonna use set. So set is helpful to find an element in order of one time. So we need to start finding the element starting from here, because we need to find for window size k, and we are taking k plus 1 window size. So first we add this one, then this 2, then this 4, this 3, then this 4. So we add this 4, and then we check is this size, is this set size, this is our set size is 4, which is equal to k plus 1, which means every element is unique. So then we are taking this element, we need to neglect this element. So we are at this, our I is this, I is 3, then k is also 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. So we need to remove the element on the 0th index from our set. So let's remove the element we just removed. So now let's take this element. So we are adding this element. So this is also a valid window. So our set size is k plus 1. So this is valid. So let me remove this 2. So next we take this window. So our elements is this. Our set size is also k plus 1. Then we need to remove the previous element and take the next element. Window size, set size is also k plus 1. Then remove the 4. Remove the 4. Then we have this. So here set size is also k plus 1. So this array is valid. We need to return true in this case. Let's talk about next test case. So let me first give the indexes 4, 5, then 6. So our k is 3. So first we need to add 3 elements. So our elements are this. Next we add this element. We added this element. Next, after adding this element, we need to check is this element or any other element is repeated in the set. So our set size is k plus 1, 4, which means no element is repetitive in this sub array. Then we need to remove the previous element, and then we take the next array. So then 8 is not added because 8 is already there. Our set size is 3, which is not equal to k plus 1, which is equal to 4, k plus 1, which is equal to 4. So in this case we have a repetitive element. We don't need to take care about which element is repetitive. We just need to check is the element repetitive. If yes, then return true. So in this case the array is not valid, so I think we need to return false. Let me check. Okay, if a repetitive element is found, we need to return true. So in this case, a repetitive element is found, we need to return true. And here, repetitive element is not found, we need to return false. So let's code this. Code is very simple. First, we're gonna take n set then we just need to do a for loop. If the element is already exist in the set, we need to return true. Then we need to add the element. If the index is greater than or equal to k, which means we need to check starting from this index onwards. So this index is 3. Index is 3, which uh, is equal to k. I is greater than or equal to k. So starting from this index, we need to check. We need to remove the element. First, we need to just remove the element. If it is greater, so we just need to neglect the previous element. Then we move forward. So that's how this algorithm will work. If there is any element repetitive, we just need to return true. We don't need to find the size, whether it is equal to k plus 1. So this is another way to solve this question. But a simpler way is to just check if the element is present in the array, just return true and remove the previous elements, means neglecting the previous window and adding the current element. So that's about it. Let's give it a try. And let's talk about time and space complexity. In this function, the time complexity, we only have a simple for loop. Time complexity is order of n. Space complexity is constant. Thank you all for watching.